I'm going to show you how you can dramatically enhance the performance of the plants that you grow in the garden, whether you're growing your own, whether it's fruit or veg, or even whether it's foliage and flower. The secret of success to growing plants is making sure that it has a readily supply of water. It's all about timing, quantity and method, and sometimes that's difficult to do if you're watering around with a watering can, or you're trying to connect the hose and move it around in different locations. And of course, plants are at different heights as well. You've got hanging baskets right at the top, say a pergola, something like this. You've got climbing plants growing over it, pots and containers. You've got tomatoes at the bottom here. You've got a little bit of grow your own for cuttings and seeds, and then your flowering plants as well. They're all over the place. And in some cases, you don't have a mains water nearby or any electric. That part you're doing everything manually, and you only have to miss a water once during the summer on a hot day. We all done it. Whether it's because you're away on holiday, you're picking up the kids, the stress of everyday life, you only need to miss one for the plants to start to deteriorate. A regular supply of water guarantees you success, growth, colour and energy and health of your plants. Now this whole system here are all being watered by the help of the sun. And all the water is by the help of the rain. You can't get any better than that. And of course, water that's been taken from natural rainwater is so much better than that you get from the tap with the chlorine and fluorides in. So the plants and the microorganisms in the soil perform better. And of course, if you're feeding each individual plant, it means you're not splashing water all over the place on the patio, on the floor, which slugs love incidentally. You're putting water just where the plant needs it really, not wasting the water and not encouraging unwanted garden pests. Now I'm watering all of these plants here through one system that I've got located up there, and I'll show you it here. It's an Irrigatia, and this little box is taking care of all these plants with the help of the rain and the sun. So at the top, there's a solar panel that you can see just there. And inside, the battery's just there. And what it does is it activates this pump here to suck up water from your water butt. And this down pipe here that goes out to enable you to water the plant. So it's drawing it up. So the sunnier it is, the more watering you're doing, just when you need it. Nice and easy. You might say to me, hold on, I'm going to need a bit more watering during the summer than I am in spring because the plants are bigger and it's hotter. There's no problem. At the sides, you can touch of a button. You can change it to 5 different water settings just as you need. It's ever so easy. And installing it couldn't be simpler. There's a really, really great booklet that takes you through step by step of how to put it in. And then when it's in, the sun puts more water in because the sun charges the battery more. It has longer life in between charges. Therefore, you get more water when the sun's out and less water when the sun isn't. That's rather convenient, isn't it? And of course, all the water's been taken up from the water butt itself, and an average water butt, 100 litres, will water all of these plants for a week. Now, if you wanted to top it up again, you can top it up from the mains, of course, or you can have another water butt if you just want to use rainwater, and 2 water butts gives you 2 weeks of watering, which is perfect if you're away on holiday for a fortnight, all taken care of. And this one system here is watering this hanging basket, that hanging basket, that one and that one. 4 hanging baskets. It's also watering this climbing clematis along the side. It's watering this container here with my lovely little dwarf apple. It's watering 1 tomato, 2 tomatoes, plus the little citrus in the middle. It's watering this tray here and that little pot at the back there, and up here where I've got lots of different sizes of pots, I put them all into this saucer, and it's filling that saucer up to keep everything watered too. That one unit is taking care of all these plants. It doesn't just cut down on the hard work and effort to do it, but it's also doing it correctly at the same time. You can put a little bit of feed into the water butt as well. Just take your normal food and only apply 25% of the dilution rate. So, and it's not only watering, it's feeding the plants. And if you're feeding and also putting in the right amount of water, you get bigger plants, more flowers, longer lasting flowers, better fruit, better vegetables. In fact, the whole area will produce so much more by being automatically watered, taken care of by the rain that falls from the sky and the sun that beams down. And all the parts are totally replaceable. So it's not like it's a single purchase. You could have it lasting for years as you go, just replacing the batteries every couple of years. But the rest of the stuff is for free, the sunlight and the rainwater. So together with Irrigatia, you can take care of a great deal of your plants, all very sustainable and very economic too. For more information, just go to the website irrigatia.com.